Dek, nih dek, dek.
Terima kasih. Ya, makasih.
Adek nih dek.
Hello there and welcome from the plaza in front of Manggarai train station here in Jakarta. Today we are going to look at some more greenery than just this plaza. We're heading to Bogor and we're going to take the train, commuter train, and bring a visit to the Botanical Garden of Bogor. We scan ourselves. It's a Saturday morning before 8. It's 7:30. So pretty quiet. From this station you take the red or yellow line, the circle or the loop is the yellow one. The red line here runs south all the way to the end station of Bogor, which is approximately 70 kilometers. It'll take us over an hour to get there. But the fun thing is, it'll cost you less than €1. There we go. Can't go to the front, it's the women-only carriage. Too bad because they have a window. So we've just left Manggarai station and we are about to arrive in about an hour's time, I guess. So let's enjoy the views here. Trains are comfortable now, air conditioned, cleaned, and not too many passengers. And of course I have to mention it's safe here, outside of the odd pickpocket, but I guess that's everywhere in the world. When you have passed the station of Depok and arrive at Citayam station, just make sure you are on the train to Bogor actually. There's a few trains a day that run through here and take the spur towards Gunung Putri and some other stations. It's a dead end. So if you are there, you will have to reverse back to here. Yes, that's where I was talking about. Don't take that one. That trip cost me 5,000 rupiahs, approximately 30 euro cents. That wasn't too bad. Let's head out and walk to the Botanical Garden then. This is the end of the line. There they are, the trains. Our train's still here. And this is a fence to close off the track, and here is another fence because that's the end of the line here. That is one of the ugliest malls I've ever seen. Let's continue, almost there. The moment of truth. Will I get in with my prepaid ticket I purchased yesterday? Gonna find out. Probably need my app, which of course I have, Yes. Should ask first, most likely wait. Pull up my ticket. Pagi, kalau sudah ada tiket,
Tiket ke atas.
langsung ya? Kamera?
Drone?
Ini aja. Oh enggak, kamera aja. Satu lagi yang kecil.
Oh, kecil. Ini yang digunakan di daerah istana.
Oh, yang di ujung sana ya?
Jangan.
Kalau di depan boleh ya, di sini boleh ya?
Ya, daerah sini ke luar sana.
Oke. Ya.
Langsung naik ke atas.
Ya, oke, makasih.
Mari.
Checked for drones. I don't have a drone. I just couldn't use my GoPro near the palace, which is on the far side of this location, which is fine. Pagi, ada ya? Bisa ya? Oh, makasih. Oh, that worked really nice. So we've made it into the Botanical Garden of Bogor. Let's find a place to walk to. First stop of the day is the tomb of Olivia Mariamne, the wife of Sir Stamford Raffles, back then the Lieutenant Governor of Java for the British. His wife died here at what they call Buitenzorg at the time, at the 26th of November 1814. Sir Stamford Raffles continued onwards towards nowadays Singapore, where he actually founded the city-state. How's that for some colonial history? This city used to be called Buitenzorg, which is Dutch for, if you translate it literally, without worries, because back then Jakarta, called Batavia, was a disease-ridden city where rivers and canals were full of disease like malaria and even plague. People fled really to higher located areas like this, built new cities to live. They told me not to use this camera. I do, but I don't have a drone, so that was the most of the worries, I guess, because I'm in front of the presidential palace here in Bogor. Pretty nice. It's windy here, it's quite cool. Presidential palace looks splendid, and the president is probably in Jakarta. Don't see the flag here, so he isn't here. This is the old Dutch gravesite, hidden behind a bamboo forest. There's a few dozen graves here. Mostly the Dutch are buried here. This DJ de Erens was Lieutenant General to the Governor General of the Netherlands East Indies. No time, no dates. This also was Vice President of the Council of the Dutch Indies. That's something we are not taught in history. 1867. That's a really long name. Charles Gerard Alexander van der Para Breton Vincent, if it's French. 1871. She made it until 64, which is a pretty good age back then. And this is a big stone to an Englishman, I guess, British person, who died at 1835 at the age of 51. Captain J. Drury. This graveyard, as well as the Botanical Garden, big parts of it, were designed by a Dutch guy named Renoir. Not too many people were eventually buried here. Snack bar, the Raffles snack bar. It's a lot of ice. Ya, makasih.
Adik ni dek.
Ooh. Fun fact. Bromelia flowers are really old, 66 million years ago. So you can have a leisurely walk here. No cars allowed during weekends. During weekdays though, you can bring your car here. Can you imagine the traffic jam? Cycling is not the strongest point. Uphill, that is. Many trees here have information on them because, of course, it's a botanical garden. You'll find the names, scientific names on them. This is the fern garden. There's huge ferns, look at that. Meters high. Stunning. To commemorate the 70th birthday of Dr. J.J. Smith, former chef of the herbarium, 29th of June 1937. Ah, look at that. That's amazing. Ooh. Kinda spooky though. Look at that. Huge ferns. They look like complete trees and they're all only ferns. Wow. That's pretty amazing. I think in the background the president's arriving. I hear a lot of police sirens. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's a spider web, of course. Ah, crap. You'll probably not guess where I am. Have a look around. Any guesses? No? There we are. There's a sign that tells you where I am. And there's one more which tells you it's 115 years old, 16. It's the huge tree with roots of the fig canary, which is a frankincense family tree that tends to grow these huge tentacly roots. And this one is even bigger. This one is about as big as a king size bed. Those spikes are humongous. The river that runs through here, not the cleanest in the world by far. Of course, springs somewhere in the mountains, and this runs on all the way to and through Jakarta. But then it's black and even more dirty, because Indonesians like to throw their trash anywhere except for the garbage bin. So I've been walking here for about 2.5 hours now. It's getting warmer and more cloudy, so it's slowly time to walk back to the exit. I'm going home for the day. Tomorrow is a Sunday, so I'll see what I can film then. Still in the area. That's it from Bogor today. I'm back on the train, and I'll see you in another video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider give this video a like and leave a comment. I love comments. I found this special specimen of grass, taller than all the other ones, right here in the Botanic Garden of Bogor in Indonesia.